name is Izzy. I'm a sporadic YouTuber. So today I'm going to be doing my TBR for another readathon. I told you guys that there was going to be a lot of readathons this month, and I was not kidding. I was not kidding. So, without further ado, let's get into my Alphabethon TBR. So, if you don't know what Alphabethon is, it is a readathon that is centered around the alphabet. I know, it's crazy. Each month, they pick a new letter, and you find books that pertain to that letter. So this month's letter is D, so you want to find books that either have a first name of the author begins with D, last name of the author begins with D, or the title of the book begins with D, or all three if you can, go for it. There are also 7 optional challenges as well thrown in there that I always like to try to do as well, but you don't have to participate in them if you don't want to. It's just super fun. This is a really fun readathon. They do a lot of reading sprints, which I love, and I'm hoping to actually get some reading done, so we will see. So without further ado, here's my TBR. The first book on my TBR is Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Paige. This is a retelling of Wizard of Oz. I think it's told from the Wicked Witch's perspective. I'm not 100% sure. So this covers the challenge of reading a book with 2 Ds. So Dorothy Must Die and Danielle Paige, so 2 Ds. The next book on my TBR is The Guts by Roddy Doyle. This covers the challenge of reading a book with a D setting. It is set in Dublin, and it also covers the challenge of reading a book with an object on the cover that begins with D, because it has a drum set there. So, yeah. The next book is Summer of Fear by Lois Duncan. This covers the challenge of reading a horror book. I read one of her books last year and I really enjoyed it. They're actually really spooky, even though they're kind of like middle grade. The one I read, which was Down in Dark Hall, was really spooky, by the way. It was good. So I'm hoping this is just as good. And the last book on my TBR is Generation X by Douglas Copeland. This I'm not 100% sure what it's about, but it has a shit ton of blurbs on the back and it looks really interesting. This is covering the challenge of reading a book that is under 200 pages, because I think this is like 180 maybe. And it also covers the challenge of reading a book with the main character's name that begins with D. I think there are 3 different people in this book. There is Andy, Claire, and Dag. So this Dag covers it. So woohoo! So that's it. That is my TBR for this readathon. I think I have a couple other books just in case I don't feel like reading this, or if I find something, you know, else that appeals to me on my TBR. I can always swap it out or do whatever, but for the time being, this is my TBR and I'm super excited about it. So if you are participating in Alphabethon, please let me know in the comment section below. I would love to watch your TBR because I'm all about it. And I'm gonna go head off and read because it's still Spookathon and I read 1 book so far. That's it. And I'm hoping to finish a couple before Spookathon is over. Fingers crossed. So peace, I'm out. I love ya, all that stuff. Goodbye.